Hello, welcome back to my next episode of Deadspace. We went through, started off chapter 1. This is a solid start, getting the intro of the tutorial. Now we're on to chapter 2. We've taken the tram to the medbay, trying to see what happened to the captain. Now,
it's all right.
back to the scary horror game. Oh, such messes.
Right up.
Oh, what? Whoa. Okay.
I knew you would come. Just like you said. I saved this for you. Claire wants to take me. Just shut up.
Was nice and dramatic up until that last point where ragdolled. Like, she ragdolled kind of funky. That kind of ruined the dramatic tension moment there. That was like, as she was petting a dead body with maggots coming out of it. Alright, so, yeah. This is a warm, friendly welcome. What to do? I'm guessing they want me to move that kinesis module, This was a time when telekinesis was all the rage. I remember that game Psyops, that was like a marvel in itself. Like that level of physics on a PS2 game, that was definitely one of those things where I'm like, whoa, I hadn't seen that, because PS2 is pretty limited in the arena of like being able to do physics and whatnot. So, but it created this whole like telekinesis craze.
Are you there?
I feel like
We were attacked.
Well, I guess
Kendra's gone. 1 minute she was there, and I can't believe I lost her. We can still do this. Get me the captain's rig codes, and we'll find Nicole. Looks like the crew barricaded the door to the emergency wing. We'll have to blow through it to get to the morgue. Get some thermite from medical storage, and a shock pad from zero-G therapy. Should be down the corridor. Communication is useless in all this static.
I mean, I heard you. He gave me direction, so it's not all that useless. Wait, so, well, except for the fact that I totally forgot what he was trying to get me to do for a moment there. It's with the good old little laser trail.
All weapons have an alternate firing mode.
Pretty cool poster there. Now these. Go through. Come on. It's like I have these faint, distant memories. Always jumping back to games like this. It always feels like this weird...
Hazardous anomaly detected.
I don't know how to describe it. It's like I've seen it somewhere before, but it's also like I'm reliving the experience. I can't remember what happened. Like, something. Oh, cool dodge action, okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Cannot have this. Oh, it's so bloody. There's gotta be stairs or something. Pretty sure. What is it? Watch the bench. Yeah. It's probably a good idea. Oh, little elevator. I'm in. Alright. Little med pack.
What in God's name is going on down there?
I think that's precisely the point, Doctor. God's work.
I'm not so sure of that. We have to assume that the colony's problems are somehow connected to the marker.
You can assume all you want to. I do not. The
Oh,
marker is
jeez.
glorious and divine.
Oh,
You
man.
know that.
Oof.
God moves in mysterious ways.
They're like those
Anyway, we'll
walls.
have it on board tomorrow. You can analyze it all you want to. What are you so worried about?
Captain, people are dying down there, killing each other. Is this what transformation unitology teaches us?
Doctor, heavens. There will always be risk when the stakes are high. And here, they're enormous.
Oh,
Could
jeez.
change everything.
Oh my. I didn't realize how dead I was.
And that's what worries me.
They came out of the dead, and they're not gonna let me use said gun. Oh. I'm so used to vents in Black Mesa. They say don't go over the head, but that's
Quarantine
fair.
lifted.
So someone deserves to add stuff in here too. Yes. Get it? Come here. It's over here. Gotta check everything before we go, you know. Well, save station. Well, I guess what... Oh, this is exactly where he wanted me to go. Easy. Color change. Color palette change green. Oh, these suckers. Oh. This animation in this game is so good. It's like, the way those like chemicals move and the reactionary and like the facial animations in this game. I mean, the facial animations in this game put Mass Effect's facial animations to shame. I mean, when you're talking like EA, similar time frame, it's like Mass Effect 1, you go back, you look at the way those lips move, the way they clap. Not as good. Not as good as the animation here. Whoever did the animation, the group of people that did animation in this, because I cannot believe it would be one person. There's no way this was done by just one guy. And if it was, you are one talented son of a bitch. There's just when it comes to like the little cutscene blurb details and it just the little tidbits here and there, it's like this is really good for its time period. And I think that really like all these little, you know, between the animation and everything, that it's just great. It's just great. I think that really made it more than the sum of the parts. Because I mean, it's mainly, you know, a story-based, you know, like haunted spaceship kind of deal. But really, it's just so inspired in terms of like, you can tell like the passion. They were all big have something like that. It just comes together in such a way. Just everybody was on the A game when making this. Come on, launch those tentacles out. on, move it. Oh, come on. There we go. Seems like I pretty much gotta wait till the tentacles come out, because that's really the main way to kill him. It seemed like I was shooting so many times. So many times. Alright.
Alright. That thermite you picked up should be able to melt through the barricade. Use the shock pad to ignite it. Hope I can hold this position. I can hear something big moving out there.
Oh, you know. Relatively giant alien vision. Oh, look at that level design. The way it just left me right back into this Duluth, like Skyrim, eat your heart out. That was like the epitome of a Skyrim level design loop for a dungeon. Or just like by the end, you're loop back right to where you started. Oh, I probably have inventory to be able to. Inventory, yes. I need some. There we go. Boom. Oh! Oh, jeez. She could kill her buddy. Alright. Oh, that's not where I'm loading the thermite? I thought that's where I was loading the thermite. Right? Oh, it looks like but I thought, what? I need to like set it up more, I guess. I guess that's the thermite. I need to get the rest of the parts. I got the fuel. I need things to make the explosion happen. Alright. Whoa. Oh, that looks so welcoming. Very welcoming. Had a bit of a headache there. He was trying to relieve. Employee are asleep, not be strong, sedative. Seems they're unable to sleep without medical chemical. Yep. The horror. Alright. Power lock enabled. Use one power node to override. Oh, hell no. I am not gonna be using one of my power nodes.
On heavy objects that display
Yeah.
symbol.
I'm gonna go the hard way because I want to actually be able to upgrade my stuff. I don't want to waste power nodes on. I should probably quit. Oh, jeez. These have to be some okay. There we go. Ooh. Can I break that? Break it. Come on, break it. Except no, that's probably what I actually need to power something up. That looks like a power thing. I am assuming as such, but oh, what the? I hate how it's a double. I do figure once I wish it was once. But I think that's part of the risk reward. Just get headaches. Oh, yeah, literally it's right here. Just gotta blink. probably the elevator that it brought power to. Whoa, what the? Jump across? No? Then what is this upper area even? What? Oh, I know what. Oh, yeah. Duh. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. Get a little refill? No. Huh, I guess it doesn't. I thought it would take some of that power stuff away. You know what? I'm gonna save. There's a little save thing here. I imagine that, yeah, that does not necessarily mean a good thing. Let's see. And we're good. Right? Let's go. Alright. Going crazy. Right.
Entering vacuum.
Oh,
Your
jeez.
air meter will appear when you are in a vacuum.
Yeah, I get it. The timer's running down. Open.
As you know, the Ishimura is able to set its gravity locally. Your grav boots will kick in when you enter a zero-G area.
Alright. Oh, yes. Sneeze there. Alright. Come on.
If you can't jump to a surface.
Zero G, man. Alright, let's see. I thought. Your ammo counter will flash red if you can't jump to a surface. Let's see. There's gotta be something else then I can jump to. Okay, I guess that worked. Stick it in the hole. Stick it in the hole. There we go. What? I'm on the other side. Literally. Come on. There we go. Seriously?
Exiting zero gravity.
Oh yes, there we go. That's what I
Great.
needed.
You got a shock
A
pad.
little dongle.
Combine that with the thermite at the barricade to destroy it. Shit. I can hear more coming. Moving through the vents. Stay safe, Isaac.
Entering zero
Oh, I
gravity.
will. Oh jeez. Yeah, they're gonna be crazy. Why did I do that? I meant to reload.
Zero gravity. Entering zero gravity. Exiting zero. Entering zero gravity.
Come on, chop that arm off. Chop the arm off. I want to get the... Alright. No? All the way over here. And there we go. Just had to be far enough away, I guess. Oh, to me this game still looks good after all these years. Like, you can definitely see some of the aging in terms of, like, the textures being a little low res. Some of the items, the objects are a little bit lower res than what you'd see nowadays. But essentially, this was at a time where I feel like, you know, things started to kind of standardize a little bit in a way, where, like, these things will hold up. This game will hold up year in, year out, way better than, say, any game, well, most any game that came out in, say, like, the 90s. You know? A lot of games in the 90s they just mechanically are too clunky, too experimental for most people to jump into. But something like this, in, like, the latter half of the 2000s, this is when we really got, like, the mechanics of the looking and the controls and everything down to where I really feel like a game like this really stands the test of time. You know, of course, there's still going to be games that don't around that era, but I feel like this is where your big theatrical, narrative-driven games hold up a lot better than they have previously. Let me tell you, way more people go back and enjoy this than Siphon Filter. I mean, I love Siphon Filter. A lot of people love Siphon Filter. It's a classic. It's a great one. But the controls, the mechanics, the graphics, a lot of people are just not going to be able to go back to that. In the same way that a lot of people just can't go back to black and white movies and appreciate it on the same level. Same deal. Mechanically, things were still being ironed out in terms of narrative changes. Movie technology. I mean, how many people say they can't watch a black and white movie nowadays? Like, just because time has gone on. Patience there. What? It just took me out. I always thought it was... There we go. Simple enough. I just really wasn't expecting them, so they all got me. What? Oh, a couple more. Jeez. Back to here. And now we're gonna...
Okay, you're through. Should be clear from there to the morgue. Remember, the codes are on the captain's body.
Remember.
This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan transmitting ship-wide. We need more help. We don't have the resources to deal with this many cases. Nobody would tell us what's happening. These wounds, we are not equipped to deal with this. Get him to the table. Hold him. Nurse, you hold him down. And record him.
She seemed pretty calm
That was
there at the
Nicole,
end,
right?
like she still was able
I
to
can't tell
stand
from
still.
here when
even
that log was
pretty
made.
good.
I'm sure she's around here somewhere.
Really, somewhere, you know. You sure? Yeah, sure, yeah. You know, love of my life's around here somewhere. It's gotta be so loved, daddy. Yeah. She couldn't have died and gone insane trying to do it like everybody else. Oh. Brought to you by Sun Cola. Alright. The right cola for closure. Sorry, we are full. Oh, now these suckers. Sons of bitches. Come on. Yes. You know, I feel like this game succeeds where a lot of games really had issues, and still have issues to stay. It's always a fighting battle with horror games. Is the balance between player control and the actual tension and horror. This struck such a balance between fluid controls. Well, you see me fumbling around with them, but generally fluid controls with horror, like horror and tension and whatnot. Most games usually have to take some level of control, either by like something, you know, like tank control, manual camera positioning, or just some sort of movement limitation that keeps you from being able to defend yourself in a manner that you normally would. In this game I feel like relatively solves that issue. I mean, I feel like it definitely, there's something to be said where there probably could have been a little bit more tension had there been something like that, but at the same time it strikes such a perfect balance that really it didn't, I think it holds up to all the horror standards. Come on. There we go. Still alive? Oh, there we go. The blood is going so good. Oh, he's still alive. I saw that claw in the corner of my eye. What? I smacked this poor guy up. Yeah, you better go down. Oh yeah, okay. Okay. Need a little help. Need a little help. Oh man. Freddy, when you go this way? I think I'm still gonna see what's down here in the med bay. See if there's what? Oh no! Oh, a whole bunch of them. No! No. I don't have any more help. Oh. Thank you. I didn't realize you used all my health
Hello?
kits.
Can anybody hear me? My name is Eileen Fisk. I just woke up in here and everybody was gone. I don't know what's happening. Why did they all leave? I'm going to try and find someone. If you can hear this, please come for me. I can hear scratching in the wall. Hello? Who's there? Are you a doctor? Why is everyone... Wait, I know you. You're Harris, the prisoner from the colony. You killed that nurse. Help! Somebody help me!
Uh-oh.
Please!
Yeah, it didn't sound like she was having a fun day. Oh man. What? Well then. And then, you know, did they take, I wonder, did Dante's Inferno take some inspiration? They're like, they had dead babies. Maybe we should have evil babies that become weirdly non-controversial. Like, controversial, but not really controversial. There's all that fake outrage. They literally paid a group to act like they were outraged by it. It was kind of fell on its head. It was like a news article for a day. Costing way more money
Science
than it
Log
was.
Chief Science Officer Dr. Kine reporting.
For Dante's
The colony's
Inferno.
problems concern me greatly. I have no doubt they are somehow linked to the discovery of the marker. But the exact nature of that
Deadspace.
connection is still unknown. Almost 40% of the colonists are experiencing a form of dementia. The obvious symptoms are acute depression, insomnia, and hallucination. Incidents of violence and even murder also indicate extreme paranoia. Dr. Mercer has advised that I bring some of the affected on board for study. Dr. Wellen, the planet-side psychiatrist, has reported that his own analysis has been fruitless. I'm hesitant to rely on Dr. Mercer at this point, but I need his expertise. We need solutions, and we need them quickly.
Oh jeez. I totally forgot about those flying creatures. Oh no. Man. If you can tell, I'm not a fan of those suckers. Oh, what? No. No. So many hits.
Codes
Over the health.
received, and they look good. Thank God. I'll start accessing the captain's records right now. Head to the tram station, and I'll contact you there. I'm going to find out what the hell happened to this ship.
I feel like this would have been so much fun doing the texture work in this game. So much blood texture, so much grit, and just the look. It just looks like there's projects where like it looks great, but I can tell it would be a tedious, annoying thing to make. And there's other times where I'm like, yeah, that actually looks like that would be pretty fun to do. And this one, I feel like would strike that balance where it's probably pretty fun to do. Alright, come on. Yep, going the right way, yo, me too.
Isaac! Somehow one of them found a way down to the captain's nest. I managed to contain it in a damaged escape pod. Lifting executive lockdown now. I found the deck logs. Whatever is happening around here, it came from the planet when they cracked it open. It spread to the colony and reached the ship. Isaac, this isn't an infection. It's some form of alien life. Shit, we've got bigger problems. The ship's engines are offline and our orbit is decaying. Get over to the engineering deck ASAP while I stay here and figure out what the problem is.
Okay, maybe that facial animation was a little lesser. Like, there was a point towards the end of that where it was like a little mouth flappy. Where it's like, you could tell they weren't able to quite put the same level of detail and finesse as some of the earlier introductory little animation things like that. Saving it here. Alright. You know what? I think this is actually a perfect time to call it. I don't know, just something, it just feels right. I know it's a little on the short end. I'm used to doing, 45-minute, hour ones. But this actually, I feel like this is a good point to take a break here, cool my jets, drink a little G Fuel, and I'll get right back to it at a point. But in any case, please like, subscribe, ring that bell. Please enjoy the rest of your day. What is this? In any case, please like, subscribe, ring that bell, and you have a great rest of your day.